folks. Dr. Freedom here with you. Time some Doctor News. Sorry, this has been backing up for about a week, and I've been meaning to, get on here with you. But I've been trying to hint at you a little bit, tweets and various posts. Yeah, there's been some weird things going on my wife's side of the family. So we've both been having to, stay pretty busy the last, couple of weeks now. So that's why I've been getting a little bit behind on the news. But let's get it to you. Here we go. Let's pound this out. That didn't sound good, did it? Okay, okay, Jodie Whittaker and other British actresses will appear in a spoof to benefit the NHS. In an effort to raise £1 million for the frontline workers in the intensive care units around the UK, Doctor actors Jodie Whittaker and other famous British actors have come together to raise money for the Intensive Care Society, a charity dedicated to supporting NHS staff who work in intensive care. Maxine Pink, Olivia Colman, Sienna Miller, Emma Thompson, Natalie Emmanuel, Mandeep Dion, Gemma Arterton, I'm sorry, I'm going to butcher this one, Warush Opia, are just some of the other names that have lent their talents to convey a very powerful message. Keep fighting for the NHS ICU frontline staff. Now, Keep Fighting promises to be a British comedy slapstick version of the famous American YouTube sensation Boss Bitch Fight, directed by Zoe Bell and featuring famous American actresses such as Cameron Diaz, Scarlett Johansson, and Drew Barrymore, and whatnot. So, the NHS intensive care staff work around the clock saving lives, and many are contracting COVID-19 while doing so. And the project aims to raise just a minimum, okay? We're going to aim higher than that. £1 million to help support them in any way possible. Keep Fighting will premiere on November 11th at 7:30 p.m. GMT. That's Greenwich Mean Time. Try to figure it out for yourself. Okay, I can't do math right now. Okay, you can request access to the video for a donation of your choice here, and here's a link you can go find that at. So interesting to hear what's going on. Children in Need. Children in Need will be celebrating its 40th anniversary, culminating in a very special evening of unmissable television live from BBC Elstree Studios on Friday, the 13th of November. What a bad day to choose. But okay, does that mean Jason Voorhees will be doing a skit? All right, from Strictly Come Dancing to EastEnders and Doctor, the fundraising spectacular will be jam-packed with exclusive sketches, exciting performances, music, dance, and a few other surprises. Now, here's the thing. We've not heard anything about anything Doctor Who related being made for children in need this year, but I'm assuming we'll get something out of them, okay? Because they always try to participate in it, every year. So we'll have to sit back, wait, and see if we're going to get, maybe a mini trailer, a mini-sode, or just the gang sitting there, helping, in their own way to help raise money, for a very, very worthy cause. Okay, Series 12 editor wins a BAFTA Comrie Award. Now, let me say that again so it sinks into a few of those folks out there in, La La Land. A Series 12 editor won a BAFTA Comrie Award. Now, a lot of people are saying, it's a Comrie Award. It does not mean shite. An award's an award, dude. Okay, it means your effort's been recognized by somebody out there who appreciated your work. Now, editor Rebecca Trotman was honored with her first BAFTA Comrie Award for her work on the Series 12 Doctor Who episode Ascension of the Cybermen. And so, nice to hear, that her work's been rewarded and whatnot, and that she's gotten some recognition for her work on Doctor Who. So, guys, great news either way. Okay, Jodie Whittaker, of course. Now, here's the reason why there's a lot of people now running around screaming, throwing up their hands, banging their heads against walls, saying that now that Revolution of the Daleks will air on Christmas Day. Apparently, at the end of an interview with Guy Garvey at BBC Radio 6's Slow Sunday, yet another hint was revealed during the conversation with Jodie Whittaker about the Doctor Who festive special that it will air on Christmas Day. Now, though there have been many hints and words of a source, got my fingers, quoting in the air there. You probably can't see it because I'm on a little screen. The special air on Christmas Day. BBC Studios has not yet officially confirmed this at all. At the end of the interview, Garvey said, quote, "Thank you very much to the 13th Doctor, Jodie Whittaker, for a wonderful interview. Enjoy your slow Sunday. Can't wait for the Christmas special. Do you have a message for Whovians out there?" And without correcting Garvey by referring to Revolution, blah, blah, As the Doctor Who festive special, Jodie Whittaker replied, "It is definitely worth the wait." Now, folks, you know as well as I do, I would love for Doctor Who to go back to Christmas Day because it became a tradition, for so many years. Now, why they went to New Year's, in a way I can understand, because they were getting buried by other bullshit that was coming up on that day. Oh my God, I lost my monetization. I said a dirty word. Ugh. You wouldn't believe the words that they got the bots monitoring for now. So maybe, just maybe, he's let something slip here on purpose. We'll find out. And here's the one that a whole bunch of people were walking around going, ha, 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 making fun of the title of. Jodie Whittaker thought she was doing it wrong when she took over from Peter Capaldi. The actress was reassured she wasn't, quote-unquote, supposed to be doing what someone else did. Now remember, every person who comes into the role, while you're maintaining, and you're carrying on, you're taking on a mantle, you're all playing that same character in different, parts of that character's personality. You have to, keep that in mind, but at the same time, you got to make the part your own. She said, quote, this was, of course, from Guy Garvey on Radio 6, the program, quote, "When I saw the episode where Peter Capaldi regenerates into myself, we're midway through shooting, and that was the first time in a long time that I'd been watching it. I hadn't watched it to try and give myself that freedom to step on set." And she said, quote, "I was like, oh my God, I've done it wrong. And we're only like 6 weeks in, and I had 7 months left. I came into work, I was like, you should have told me I've been doing it wrong." And they said, "No, this is the point. You aren't supposed to be doing what someone else did." But all the energy of the Doctor and all the references and the Whovian kind of pearls are in there. And then you take it and you run with it, and it's much more freeing. All right, and it goes a little bit on from there. But you see, the point is, anybody who steps into that role, going all the way back to Troughton, are nervous as frickin' hell. Troughton didn't want to do it. He thought, oh my God, what if I'm the guy that kills Doctor Who? And every person who's walked in since then has taken on that responsibility. Oh my God, what if I'm the last incarnation? Because look at the crucifixions that took place of John Nathan Turner and Sylvester McCoy back when the classic show got ended, canceled or ended. I was going to say ended, it sounds like, they sent in a firing squad. They were hanging them up to dry like it was Turner's fault or it was McCoy's fault that the show went downhill. They had already turned the corner. Things were getting better, but you had a whole lot of dark forces running around on Floor 6 that wanted the show gone. You can't blame them exclusively. And also a lot of people, I remember one guy had on the cast all the time, Turner should have left. John Nathan Turner should have left. Then Sophie Alder drops the bomb on us now. How many decades later? They told Turner if he had left, the show was going to be canceled. And I think that's what's going on right now. Honestly do. It's just a gut feeling. I have nothing to confirm it. Tom Baker being loved pleases me very much indeed. It's been 40 years since he left one of the TV's most iconic roles. My God, what version of English was that? That was horrible. It's been 40 years since he left one of the TV's most iconic roles, but far from being stuck in the shadow of Who, Tom Baker continues to relish its legacy and lend the franchise his voice. A lovely interview with Tom over here on this, I can't believe I slipped, on The Guardian. So go check this out, please, will you? It's always nice hearing from Tom. Tom has been in so many things now. You ever get a chance? He was even in Star Wars. The Bendu. Gotta catch that role. Damn good. Okay, and here, of course, her usual madness. This woman is madder than a box of cats. Karen Gillan did a little video for Vogue. It's about 6 minutes where basically her perfect evening in. And it's just funny to watch, okay? Please just sit down and watch this. Karen is so entertaining. You gotta love it. Richard O'Brien would have loved to have played the Doctor in Doctor Who, and of course, he said he would have grabbed the role with both hands. It's like, just think, can you imagine that in your darkest, weirdest dreams? Don't get me wrong, I think O'Brien's an amazing actor. I'm not thinking about Rocky Horror. I've seen him in other movies like Dark City and things like that. Hell, Flash Gordon. So he's been around, but I don't know. I could probably see him doing it. He goes, when I was younger, I would have loved to have been offered the part of Doctor Who. I met John Pertwee some years ago, and we netted for a long time about that series. Tom Baker, of course, I've met Tom over the years. It was a role that I would have grabbed with both hands, but it never came my way. It's too late now. And lastly, and oh God, everybody just ran screaming for the doors. Oh God, turn it off, he's trying to sing! Victorian Manor, which featured in Doctor Who's Blink, is on sale now in South Wales. You're looking at about £2 million, folks. Okay, so there it is. That's the property on which they filmed the episode Blink, which some people say is probably the scariest episode of Who ever. I don't know. I do find it, it isn't a good suspense story. I got to give you that. I still enjoy Blink every now and then. So it's a really good episode, very memorable. And the property, of course, it was filmed on, is now up for grabs. So, folks, I just wanted to stop in and say I'm very sorry. Like I said, there's a lot of this stuff I wanted to get to earlier this week, but we've had some things going on here family-wise. The wife's side of the family's got some bad things going on, and we're just trying to survive, keep moving, and make sure they're okay up there where they're at. So all I can say is please take care of yourselves out there. It has nothing to do with COVID, but I'm going to mention this right now. COVID is still running around out there. So please be very careful out there. Matter of fact, in my area, it's shooting back up through the roof again. Originally, it was just at the prison. Nobody cared then. But now it's in one of the old folks' homes I'm hearing and some other places. So please be very careful out there. Wash your hands. Keep your distance. Wear those masks. I know they're uncomfortable as hell. I call them face bras myself. But we got to do this, folks, get through the current, situation we are in. So please take care of yourselves and each other. Have a great night. I'll hopefully be coming to you a little bit more often this week. Take care. Have a great one.